There are many things Star Citizen players have on their wish list. Over the years, there are some which we have gotten, and some which are still being worked on, while others which we know nothing about. For example, the EVA, which stands for the Extravehicular Activity. This is our spacesuit flight in the zero gravity spaces. Those of us who remember, this used to be a rather slow and unpleasant movement in a rather fixed position. Every little edge could push you and spaz your character. But this was changed into a more flexible Superman pose of flight, which can manage tight corners and movement near objects a lot better. And there are many more items which players have wanted to see. Many items, of course, players have made it clear that this would be a great feature for the game. And one of the most popular has to be the parachute. This serves the obvious same purpose as it does in real life. It could allow saving yourself from a soft death spaceship which is plummeting towards the Earth, or after using the ship's eject button and now facing probable meeting with the ground, this could save you. It has to be one of the older things which I remember players have wanted, and it could also have additional uses for dropships, marines, turning into a paratroopers and approaching a hotspot via that method, this way avoiding more unnecessary damage to the ships. It would give another type of flexibility to the Star Citizen which many players have wanted. In general, it would just help everyone or give everyone a chance to survive an otherwise deadly fall. Another thing which many consider equally important has to be the compass. We are lacking certain awareness when down on the ground. This would give us good understanding of our position, but I think it could go even further, with showing locations near us or points of interest around you. Of course, this could include your ship, so we could land, go for the bunker, exit, and let's say around 20-kilometer radius, point out our ship position, or perhaps any other notable place nearby, while also markers which we have placed ourselves, and perhaps even scan places, locations, and items, like shipwrecks. These two have to be the most wanted features which I can recall, and they were wanted even around 4 years ago, perhaps even 5. While there are other items which we do know about. Items like holsters and backpacks for clothing. These things are being worked on right now, and they were even kind enough to share certain features or parts of it during CitizenCon. In a way, they may not provide actual armor, but mixing and matching will eventually be an option. And in a way, that should already allow mixing armor pieces which have holsters or we can connect weapons to, mixed with clothes which cannot. It may not fully be what players expect, as special armors or in this case special clothes will provide some level of armor and holstering, but in a way of mixing armors and clothes, this will eventually become viable. We also have certain planned features which just have not made it to the game yet, like the escape pods, which would allow players to eject out of near destroyed ships, giving a chance for survival. This would actually become more relevant once the character death would actually mean something. It would still be an interesting feature, and how it would react, because it will need to have some flexibility and some limitations. Could we use it down on the ground? Could it save us from plummeting to the ground? Could it have a parachute attached or be just a very survivable pod? Or can ejecting a pod actually destroy another light fighter which might be nearby or damage another ship? Another similar feature in the process are the armor lockers, where we could store our combat gear. For the time being, of course, they are pretty much irrelevant, but once the armors will limit your access to flying the ship sitting down in a seat, this will have some value. And most would guess this will be near instant or few second process to swap your gear when interacting with the armor locker. Or even first person scanning, which is being worked on. This will be a game changer and either make combat really intense or easy, depending on how it will eventually play out and how players can procure these items. Scanners spotting scanners and stealth getting a nifty approach. Of course, not all armors will have this, and special armors can have special effects here. What I actually want are the jetpacks. These could in a way double as parachutes or even boost extravehicular flight in one form or another, giving us a chance to reach hard to access places, jump on roofs, take another unique approach, jump on someone's ship. This is a tool with a lot of freedom, and it could use fuel from something similar like the Oxypen. These are just some of the things players have wanted, which are in progress, and features which will probably happen someday. The parachute and compass still have to be one of the most wanted items in the game, and I think they would be really important. The minimap is also a good addition here, and it could be combined with a compass that could make things a bit more interesting. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.